Good Thursday to all of you Michiganders. My name is Ryan, once again with Michigan Storm Chasers. Past couple of days and nights have been on the cooler side of things, more fall like outside. That is going to come to an end very shortly here in Michigan. We're also monitoring the chance of some storms back in the forecast. We're going to go over everything we possibly can here and keep this as short as possible. So, beginning with today's forecast on Thursday, we are looking at high temperatures across the state into the upper 70s. We're going to be looking at probably 76, 77 across much of the state, maybe a 78 stat somewhere, perhaps 79. But I do think upper 70s today is going to be the stat across much of the state. And that will continue to warm into Friday. We're looking at low 80s tomorrow across much of the state, minus the UP and areas close to the lake shores, looking at mainly upper 70s once again in those locations. But for the 90% of us who live downstate into the populated south central parts of Michigan, we're looking at 80 to 83 degrees. Past Friday into the weekend, it continues to warm. Looking at the what we call the meteograms, we're looking at those bar graphs here. It gives us a temperature idea based out of Grand Rapids. We see 76 today, 79 tomorrow, 84 on Saturday, 87 for Sunday, 89 for Monday, and then look at that, 90 degrees for Tuesday before a little bit of a cool off potentially into mid to late next week. Looking at Detroit, much of the similar story is being painted over in Detroit. 76 today, 80 tomorrow, 86 for Saturday, 88 for Sunday, 88 and 88 again for Monday, Tuesday before we cool back off for Wednesday. They're in Detroit, going up to Gaylord there in northern lower Michigan, looking at 72 today, 76 tomorrow, close to 80 there on Saturday, 84 Sunday, 86 come Monday, 85 on Tuesday, and back down to 78 come Wednesday. So a big warm up here for the weekend and big warm up for the weekend and the start of next week before we cool back off there. So what exactly are we worried about for storm chances? Well, been kind of monitoring this for the past couple of days. We mentioned it many times here. We get these big warm-up patterns. All it's going to take is just a trigger to get these storms up and going. Right now, we're seeing a few triggers, very weak, albeit, but overall, we're having a chance there for some showers and storms come as early as Sunday here across the state. But I do think Monday and Tuesday will feature better chances, as we do have a couple of weak disturbances working through in the upper patterns, which could spark showers and storms. The instability, the humidity is going to be there, so the environment is in place. The main two questions are going to be what's our trigger and also what's our shear looking like, because we need to have shear as well for severe weather. But overall, I do think, aside from severe weather, I do think there's a chance of showers and storms come Monday and Tuesday, potentially Sunday as well. Okay, so keep an eye on that time frame. The overlap of wind shear with instability at this time does appear to be on the weaker side, so it's not concerning us too much just yet. But it is a time frame to watch. It's been a time frame to watch for about 4 or 5 days now, where now we're starting to see some increase of some confidence here, perhaps some storm chances. As of right now, I'm going to say probably just general summertime thunderstorms with maybe a possible severe storm. Nothing organized is looking likely at this point, but if that changes, we'll let you guys know ASAP. With that being said, like I said, next couple of days will be on the pleasanter side. We're going to work into the weekend. Humidity and warmth builds up close to 90 come Sunday and Monday before we cool back down for the male part of next week statewide. Keep an eye on that. We'll have updates throughout the weekend for you guys. Storm chances centered around Sunday to Tuesday. Again, we'll have that. We'll have updates on that on our page as well. With that being said, this video will come to an end. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Before I go, though, last shout out here to Katz Roofing and Siding, 517-485-9886, based out of Lansing and Battle Creek, South Central Michigan areas. They do roofing, siding, and gutters, as well as windows. So feel free to give them a call if you need some work done on your house. With that being said, we'll see you guys tomorrow here at Michigan Storm Chasers here on YouTube.